you can do it all. They thought that they had you stuck, but you're back against the wall. But you are a strong person, so baby keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle, but both your plans that you'll stand tall.
Hey, what's going on, collective? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgramLLC. On this channel, we are manifesting realities one change at a time. For those of you who are new, my name is Lavender. I'm your virtual life coach. In the description, as well as in my bio, you will find a link to everything Lavi Program. So if you are looking for a personal tarot read, or if you are looking for a personal life coaching session, that information will be within that link when you click it. Will be everything Lavi Program. All right, so I did already shuffle all of y'all cards. We're gonna be working with 3 decks today, y'all. So I don't even know where I put everything. So this first deck is going to be your cosmic energy. All right. So this is a very general read. So only take what resonate. If it's not your story, leave it here. Let somebody else pick it up. All right. So for your cosmic energy deck, bottom of the deck, we have cleansing. Cleanse your mind and spirit. Remove negative energy. So this could be something that you are currently working on, or you may be about to start working on. All right. So, okay. So the first card out is Embrace Change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. So this might be what you're cleansing, taking away that old stuff to make space for the new. What else we got? Gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude. All right, so embracing this change, staying grateful for what you have, not just focusing on what you don't have, but also appreciating what you already do have. Okay, so we have determination. Face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. And then we have acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. Okay, so I feel like some of you, this is what you're going to be cleansing. This is what you're going to be cleansing is negative thoughts regarding change. Because I feel like a lot of you are focused, or some of you could be focused on what you don't have instead of having gratitude for what you do have. And I get that. As humans, we always want more. We accumulate. This is what we do. And I feel like you're going to face the challenges, though, throughout this change. Some change that's coming about for you. And you're going to accept things as they are, as well as it seems like for some of you, maybe learning to accept others as well so that you can welcome new opportunities. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of different types of cleansing that's going on for you. Bottom of the deck, we have collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. So yeah, for some of you, this is you, maybe working with other people somehow, some way. All right. Tell me more about this for the collective. All right, let's see what we got. Any more about this for the collective? Oh, we got one. So we got balance. Okay, you are finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal time or between material and spiritual needs. So some of you, this is maybe what you're trying to do, finding that balance but also embracing the change. Not just overworking yourself to get to what it is that you deeply desire, but taking your time getting there as well. Kind of like enjoying the journey along the way. Okay, next we have breakthrough. A major career breakthrough is on the horizon. The period of stagnation is ending and new opportunities and achievements are coming. This is the second thing that's talking about, opportunities. The acceptance, the acceptance card talked about opportunities as well, welcoming new opportunities, because this is going to be that breakthrough that's coming in. Something is going to be able to be balanced, and it's going to be a great breakthrough for you. Again, for some of you, this could be, for your career. Okay, next we have boundaries. You have set clear boundaries in your relationships, protecting your emotional space and fostering healthy interactions. So this could also go back into that acceptance because it said accept others and yourself, welcome new opportunities. So it looks like you're going to be accepting people for who they are, but also allowing yourself to construct healthy boundaries. Because again, we had collaboration. So collaboration achieves greater goals. So usually when you have to collaborate, you're going to have to network. You're going to have some social interactions, and these boundaries are going to be necessary as you try to balance things through this breakthrough. Okay. So we got support. Friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. So you do have some social interactions that are coming in for you. So again, it says friends, family, and colleagues. So this could be definitely, people at work maybe playing a key point when it comes to supporting you in work. This could be friends, so dealing with your relationships, your connections, social connections. Then with family, whatever your family dynamics are, your familial ties, it looks like you're going to be having some support that you need, helping you through this shift, this with balancing this breakthrough. Get one more. Okay, so we have belief in reverse. Your beliefs may be wavering, or you're struggling to hold on to your faith in something important, leading to confusion. And again, this could have been all that overexertion that you were doing while you're trying to, embrace the change, but like you're trying to force the change. You're trying to, kind of control the narrative on how it goes. But I don't think this is one of those situations. I feel like you have to kind of let it ride. Do what you're supposed to do, but like ride it out smoothly so that it's the quality of what you get at the end rather than just the quantity of what you get at the end. You can get anything once, but can you hold on to it? Bottom of the deck, we have innovation in reverse. Creative blocks may be preventing progress, or the routine of your job is stifling your ability to innovate. So, something about what you are already doing just is not like sparking anything for you. This might be why you're trying to cleanse and get rid of things so that you can move into this new version because you feel like something isn't serving you. Again, this could be a work, this could be connections. Right now, it seems like it's more of a work thing. But it could be personal things that you are trying to change outside of work within, your life. And you're going to be collaborating with other people. This is something that it looks like it's going to play a significant role in this. All right. But for whatever reason, you a little iffy on your beliefs on something. Not really sure what that is. So bottom of the deck for Sarah, we have the Four of Swords. So some of you might just be at a standstill right now, trying to figure things out. Um, Maybe just ready really to even put a halt to whatever it is that you are already doing. So you just kind of like, nope, I'm just laying my swords down. I'm not even worried about it. But at the same time, if I need to fight, I still got that one sword up underneath me. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what Tarot has to say about this. Okay, so we got the Tower in reverse. So some of you, yes, might have been, scared of change. It does say embrace change. So maybe some of you were fearful. Maybe this is why you lacked, belief in creativity, innovation in something because something was pausing you from moving forward. Maybe that's what that cleansing was about as well. At the bottom of the deck of the first deck. What else we got for the collective? Okay, we got the Ten of Cups. So some of you are definitely you're seeking alignment. You're seeking belonging. It seems like with something. Maybe where you currently are, you don't feel as though you belong. And again, I feel heavily for for a lot of you, this is work, but this could be a relationship thing for some of you where you just, you're seeking happiness, but at the same time, you're scared of something. Next, we have the Hermit in reverse. So perhaps you might be, you might even started becoming a little withdrawn. Again, that belief in reverse and innovation in reverse, you might have just kind of, isolated yourself or again backed away from something. Let's get a little bit more. Let's see. Let's get some more. Tell me more about this for the collective. Yeah, still got that lack of innovation because we got the Empress in reverse. Yeah, it's like you kind of shut down. You shut down on something. Look, got the High Priestess in reverse. Like you can't again believe belief in reverse. It's like you don't believe something and you feel like something might be a little, secretive as well. It's like it ain't clear. You don't have clarity with something. And it's holding you back from what you really want. And it's like you folding when it comes to this. And this might be what you need to cleanse. Yes, bottom of that. I seen this in my head. Before I even flipped it over, I seen it in my head. Oh my goodness. So we got the Eight of Swords. Yes, you are like really restricting yourself, and it's like all these negative thoughts that are running through you, and it's like you're really not held tight. You're not prisoner to this. You just have to make a choice to get the hell up out of it. You're not prisoner to this at all. Yeah, with, underneath that, Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like you're not putting forth any real action. It's like you know what you want, but something is stifling you from moving forward for whatever reason. It's like it looks like some of you are going to be, trying to work on this balance though, because there is a breakthrough coming. You just have to set healthy boundaries with something and allow yourself to be supported. Reframe these negative beliefs that you have so that you can be more creative, you can be more innovative, you be able to, kind of expand your mind a little bit instead of just looking at what you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Instead of appreciating, like, look, what I got, I can use these as building blocks to get to what I really want. All right, let's see. What else we got for the collective? What else for the collective? I'm gonna put this back in here because that was the bottom of the deck with that Eight of Swords. Put it back in here. What else we got for the collective? Okay. Yeah, if some of you are feeling there's like hopelessness here. And this is what's making you with this coming underneath the tower in reverse, is like you just aimlessly drifting. You just like it's like stuck in limbo. Just kind of just letting things happen to you rather than realizing, I can move up out of this if I really want to. Tell me more for the collective. This is where there needs to be that determination, accepting the things that you cannot change and moving forward. Opportunities are there, but you have to welcome them. You have to, whatever this is for whoever this message is for, you got to cut something off and take a step forward towards something different. If you keep on putting the same ingredients inside of a recipe, you're going to come out with the same product. But if you start switching things within that recipe, you come out with a brand new final product. Okay, so next we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this came out underneath the Ten of Cups. So I feel like with this one, you're trying to control what it is that you really see. You're trying to control the narrative when it comes to this, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the yeah, you got the Hierophant in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like you trying to challenge the way that it has to go. It's no shortcut to this. You really have to do it the way that you need to do it. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? I said that earlier when we were talking about quantity versus quality. The tortoise won that race against the hare. Okay, for a reason. Trust me when I tell you, do not overexert yourself. You're only gonna burn yourself out before this stuff even get to you. All right, what else we got for the collective? Okay, so we got the magician coming underneath the hermit in reverse. I feel like some of you are going inside to kind of again figure out, well, what is it that I already have and how can I use this moving forward? So it looks like there is going to be some type of shift, at least thought wise. From what this is right here, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you feel like, too much has been lost and you're finally going to make a shift. You're finally going to put forth your willpower, some action to take back power on your life. And it might have took you to withdraw from something, or that's telling you that you need to withdraw from something. Separate yourself from something with this, this hermit in reverse. Okay. Tell me more for the collective. Yes. Okay. So initially with this Empress in reverse, you now have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, there was a creative block when it came to what it is, the skills you needed to learn, what type of work you need to put into. I feel like, you're going to figure that out as far as how you need to move forward. Yes, and we got the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're going to put in the work. You're going to move forward. You might not feel creative right now, or at one point you didn't feel creative and innovative, but it's like that's going to grow for you. You're now going to be able to take a step forward, and kind of address these self-restricted, limited thoughts that you've been having by yourself about yourself. Because it's like it's like what you've been having with the Page of Swords in reverse. It's like you've been talking about what it is that you want, talking about what it is you feel like you deserve, talking about where you're trying to go, and you ain't been doing nothing about it. It's like stop popping your chops if you ain't moving. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to do something about it. Not just talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? Have a new passion for something. You know what I mean? With this Ace of Cups right here. Really moving forward. And look, Ace of Pentacles. It is coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's being offered to you. But you kind of like got to move out your own way and clear whatever that fog is that's up there. You got to dismiss all of that. Light some sage, light some incense. I don't know if you do candle work, whatever it is that you need to do to clarify yourself. Take a nice bubble bath with some sea salt, a little bit of honey. Whatever you feel like you need to do to get that up off you. Let's get one more. We got the Knight of Wands coming in underneath the High Priestess. Yes, because you because you felt like something was, unbelievable and you couldn't really get clarity with something. It had you all over the place. You there was a lot of delays and frustration. It's like you got to make a choice. Literally about to say you got to make a choice, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. Two of Swords in reverse. You are so indecisive and confused right now. I don't know what the blockage is for y'all, what it is that you got blocked, but you have got to make some type of decision because you sitting back here all moody with this King of Cups in reverse. It ain't no need to be moody. Mad because things ain't growing with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You have got to look at yourself, honey. But we got, we got the Five of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you are going to forgive yourself. Like I said, you do want to put in the work, but you can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be all talk, no action. But it looks like you are going to be able to, accept things. We got acceptance here and there's acceptance on this card as well. You're going to be able to forgive yourself and be like, you know what? All right, what happened, happened. Where I was where I was, but it don't mean that's where I have to be. You know what I'm saying? But things are being offered to you. And it's like you just, I don't know, you turn your nose up at it for whatever reason. But in order for you to get yourself up out of this, you have to play an active role in getting yourself up out of it. No one is coming to save you. There is no hero. You are your hero. Your human experience, your life is your responsibility. Get yourself up out of this thing. You can do it. You know, you can definitely do it. You see greatness for yourself. You know, you see all these desires that you have for yourself and what you really want. But you have to, you know, whatever the situation is for whoever is listening to this, if where you are, you're not satisfied with, then you have to make an active step towards what it is that you really want. That's on y'all. All right. Thank you for listening to the video. Again, general read, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I see y'all in the next one. All right. Bye bye.